Okay, let's start our session for today in HR. Once again, good evening. Let me introduce myself to everyone. I'm Sangeeta Verma. I've done my MBA with Banking and Finance, and recently I have completed my MPhil in Management. In this slide, you can see my work experiences in different industries on the different posts. But currently, I'm working with KD organization as DCM, and it's my seventh year. Along with that, I'm very grateful to LearnOvit for providing me a platform to get connected to you all and share my knowledge with everyone. Thank you, LearnOvit, once again. So I can say I'm a freelancer at LearnOvit. I hope my voice is clear, slides are visible, perfect to everyone. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Today's sessions in HR, the topic is motivation. Just not motivation, but how to motivate your employees. What can be the different factors which can get community conspect with the motivation. So in the session, you will see the meaning of motivation, motivation models and theories. Along with that, what is actually employee motivation, different types of employees motivation, and strategies associated with that. What could be the different tips and techniques which are currently used in an organization to keep their employees motivated. We'll see that also. And finally, we'll have a conclusion about a complete session. So let's begin the session. First, let's understand what is motivation. In a general term, if you try to understand motivation, it's like providing a support, idea, a way, skill, a process to make any individual to perform the task, attend the goal with the positive attitude and reach to the success. It's a basic terminology. Like if someone is going to get attended for a football team, you can see a coach generally motivates every individual member of the team in order to stay focused and give the 100% of which they can give, right? So to attend the success. In the same way, if you see from our personal life and professional life, personally everywhere we are getting motivated by our somewhere with our friends, somewhere with our parents, somewhere with our siblings, somewhere with our uh, we can say cousins and all, right? So every individual step a person is getting motivated directly or indirectly by any of the person or medium or sources. So that's a basic terminology. And when we reach to the actual platform, that is working platform, it's completely a terminology which is proceed in order to attain the goal, get an idea, keeping positive attitude, helping or getting helped by someone with the successful attainment of climbing the ladder of professional life means the performance. So when it comes with the professional platforms, it's completely taking the responsibility with positive attitude in order to reach to the attended successful goal with the 100% performance by applying the skill, knowledge, ideas, strategies, where a job satisfaction is possible achievement is possible, recognition is possible, and growth is possible. So did you understood what is the basic terminology in an organization, how it is getting associated with the term motivation? Am I clear? And obviously a person, generally we say that a person is motivated, this person really demotivates everyone. So what is that? Motivated means you at a work firm or personal life are made to attend the responsibility, to take the responsibility, getting helped by colleagues or helping colleagues, committed to achieve the company's goal and your personal goal with the growth in the organizations along with your or growth, instant concerns for the business, and low level of absenteeism. So if these things are there, it says that a person is a really motivated person. Now, what is can be the demotivated? Reaching to office, no like proper attitude, not utilizing the knowledge, skill in order to attend the personal and professional goal along with the organizational goals, mostly trying to uh, play the blame game or put the is not ready to take the responsibility, completely throwing out the responsibility to other persons, and higher number of absenteeism, false uh, record of work, lazy, lethargic, completely non-performer, no utilization of the knowledge and skill. So that type of person is known as demotivated. And those such more demotivated people always tries to demotivate other people also. Whenever we go to the organization where we are working, it's just not organization platform but a personal platform also. We should try to be on surrounded or in the middle of such people, group of people where you always feel motivated, you always try to motivate other and others are motivating you in order to attend the maximum utilization of your skill knowledge, professional credentials and postal credentials, education credentials. All these can be used over there. So I hope everyone is clear with the term motivation, right? Now, what are the different motivation models and theories? If you see, go through the theoretical base of motivation in the HR book, you will find different models. Means history has always provided different models in order to get the motivations. Those are Locke and Latham, Brandrose, McLean's, and Maslow. Mostly the organizations they use is Maslow's needs hierarchy theory. In every organization, this theory is used on a very high terminologies. Other three are also used as per industries, choice, sector, but mostly you will find 99% or 90% of the organizations are mostly using Maslow need hierarchy theory in order to motivate the human resources of their organization. So when motivation theories are divided, they were divided in two categories first. One is content theory and one is process theory. Content theory is mostly you can say that are actually applicable to understand. Fact can be created, data can be provided, and calculative way also it is possible. But when you go with the process theory, you'll find that those theories are mostly are you can say intangible, not visible properly. It gets hard to calculate and understand. So let's see what are the terminologies those are used in the motivation. While the team is under motivation, you'll find they want to attain the goal. They are always like energetic. Their expectation expectancies are higher, responsibility taking charge is higher, and then understanding the fact is higher. So, what is Maslow hierarchy of needs? In Maslow hierarchy of needs, you will first find out physical needs. An organization or HR manager has to identify the physical needs of human resources of the organization. That is shelter, warmth, food, and drink. Right? Then comes safety needs. In the physical needs, shelter means which will be the proper allotment, desk and table for the employee. How is the environment, whether it's too cold, too warm, too hot, how it is, that has to be properly provided. Then comes food. Is breakfast, lunch, and snacks, or it's just lunch from the office side, what it is for the particular human resource. Then comes safety needs. Over here, security, structure, and stability. Security is how secure the organization's premises is, office premises is. Like you can say heat resistance, then it's threat of fire and all is being protected or not, storms, lightning, thundering, rainy seasons, all that has been properly done. How is the structure? Structure is very complicated or it's easy access to and easy reachable to between colleagues, superiors, and juniors. Then comes stability. Organization also wants the proper stable of employees, and employees also want such organization where their stability can be created and understood. So that is there. So these after these two needs, it comes with the social needs of the human resources. Social needs is like you can say in a group, in a team, not an individual should be treated or miscalculated, misunderstood that that person does not belong to the team. That should not be there. A proper group means proper group where every individual is important and every individual have a feeling that we belong to this group, this family, this organization. This, if any is ups and downs goes in the organization, that is the up and down of our life, and we should be 100% giving to the organization. If employees are thinking with that perspective, it becomes a wholesale responsibility of organizations also that they make every individual human resources the important aspect of their organizations. The belongingness feeling, the belongingness nature has also should be provided by the organization to every individual. The trust between both employees and employer, junior and senior, colleagues between colleagues, higher management and lower management has to have a very strong, that trust factor should be properly delivered to employees, and employees should also deliver to employers. And then acceptance, that should be accepted with the proper uh, proper coordination between the employees at the superiors, seniors, team leader, teammates. Everyone should have a feeling of accepting the success and failure together in a team. It's not that all of the success or all of the failure that gets imposes on the one individual. It should not be like that. So after physical needs, safety needs, social needs comes out with the need that most of the employees want is esteem needs. That's status, responsibility, reputation, respect, and confidence. These things are just not that higher management will require from juniors, but juniors also requires from the seniors. The organizations requires from employees, and the employees also requires from the employers and the organization. These needs has to be recognized and represented by the actual good HR manager or the owner of the company or the higher management team. Then comes self-actualization, personal growth and fulfillment. Over here is it's just not the organization thinking of or understanding the factors of their success, their growth, and their further improvement. It is just not for the organization. Even the organization should understand that their organization is an organization with the flexible bonds between employees and employer. The organization has to understand that only organization success is only possible if an employee is also given the opportunity of personal growth and fulfillment of the task, goal, success. So it should be like a way you can say that in this there should be that success and failure both are shared between organization and employees. Not that only one individual is been like highlighted. No favoritism. Everyone is equally provided their roles and responsibilities, status. Then after growth, responsibility, reputation, respect, and confidence to all the individual human resource of the organization. And those human resources should also provide the equal aspect of reputation, respect, trust, faith, confidence towards the organizations also. So this hierarchy of a need theory clear to everyone? Then comes out the Harber's two-factor theory, that is motivation hygiene. You can say it means where an employee can be satisfied with their job or where an employee can be dissatisfied with their job. So it means that it's just not companies seeking out the satisfaction from employees, but employees also seek the equal satisfaction from the work or from the organization where they are working on. So how is it like you say if you say Harvard's two-factor principles, improving the satisfies factor increases job satisfaction. We know that higher the satisfactory factors created and trying to improve, an employee gets satisfied and the job is also done with this satisfactory. Same with the improving the hygiene factors decreases job dissatisfaction. Over here, you can understand the influence by hygiene factor. Like hygiene factors can be working conditions, co-worker relations, policies, terms, rules and regulations, supervisors, quality, pace, wage, and salary. If these are not proper, job dissatisfaction is there, and it becomes tremendous difficult for the organization to attain the growth and profitability. Then if how it is like what could be the factors that actually it leads to the satisfactory terms, that is influenced by safety verifiers, achievement, recognition, responsibility, work itself, advancement, personal growth. It means let your employees, let your human resources to utilize the knowledge, skill, attitude, provide them training whenever it is required. If something is coming up with the 100% success, whoever is responsible, provide the recognition, divide the responsibility as they can do. Just don't go randomly. Even try to make your employees grow with the organization. If organization growth is important, employees personal growth is also important. So these can be the factors. So two theory clear to everyone, Maslow and Haber's. Then comes Michelin's theory of needs, means needs for achievement, need for power, and need for affiliation. These three terminologies, it just you cannot say that it's a McLean's motivation theory, but it's a basic one, you can say. Every individual, whoever is associated with the organization, and even the organization themselves, likes to fulfill the need for achievement, power, and affiliation. So you can say that achievement means driving to excel, achieve in relation to get a standards side to success. What is the standard to achieve the success? That has to be given over there. Then power for need is to control the providing an authority, providing an authority to senior member or team leader to control others and to get desired things done by them. Then comes need for affiliation. Affiliation is like creating harmony, creating uh, wisdom, creating a good relation between junior and senior, between team members, with the different departments members, with the organization senior members. So this is like creating a friendship and good relationship between all. So these three are fulfilled, and these three are the needs which has to be recognized and properly been delivered. So that comes with the McLean's theory of needs. Again, if you go with the growth, relatedness, and existence, ERG theory of motivation, which is a little bit similar with the Maslow need of hierarchy theory. So over here also psychological need, safety need, social need, self-esteem, and self-actualization of every individual and along with the organization are supposed to get pushed up, pulled up, and force. It's not force, it's acceptance in order to attain the goal, in order to relate to the relatedness where employees, senior and junior, can relate to each other, where organization and employees can relate to each other, and the existence of theirs means understanding their importance, letting them play their vital roles is important for organization and employees both. Now, along with all different theories, there are certain theories even which are not in the practice, but we should be having a little bit of a picture, clear picture, in order to have a theory. It might be possible that these theories are not much utilized by the organization, but few of the organization, in order to reach to the actual utmost responsibility of the organization, they try to use this theory time in whenever it is required. Expectancy theory and theory. Expectancy theory is like the process people use to evaluate the likelihood their efforts will be yield desired outcome and how come they want to overcome. Means what could be the different factors that plays a vital role on running out their livelihood, and from that they try to attain the utmost outcome and relate to it. Then comes equity theory, individuals perception of fair and equitable treatment. It's like not a single individual of your organization, a single human resource of your organization should be treated or given a perception that they are not equal or they are not treated equally. That should not be there. Then comes self efficiency theory of motivation. One thing we should always understand that motivation first comes from yourself. If you are confident, if you know yourself, if you can calculate your responsibilities, if you are motivation, professional very important, because some people only can is not a spoon feeding us. It should be from the because it's like that if they are just not organization is motivating, but they are motivating themselves also. So this comes that self efficiency impacts behavior and performance, psychological feedback, social persuasions, then comes vicious experiences and experience. So with all these, an individual who is associated with an organization does time to time evaluation of themselves. They know that how efficient, what are their efficiency, and where they can work on in order to enhance the efficiency. And when that efficiency is enhanced and understood, that completely reflects to your behavior, performance of the task, your attitude, your recognition, and your growth. So these are the different theories and models of motivation. Till here, any confusion, guys? Anywhere you cannot relate or understand? If there is, please let me know. Before we go to the proper actual employee motivation terminology, is till here any confusion? So it seems out to be no confusion. Can we proceed then? Okay, let's see. Now it comes with the employee motivation. When you can say that employees are motivated in an organization, it is reflects it is completely understandable when company policy, supervision, work condition, status, education and human resources of the organization, relationship between employer and employee, between organization, different departments, different seniors, middle level employees, along with pay and benefits and job supervision is there. Say that in the organization, these employees are always motivated, they remain always charged, enthusiastic, because the organization plays vital role. The organization keeps an eye on every individual and sees out in what common sector or factor the employees need to be motivated, whether that should be social need, psychological need, basic need, self-esteem need. What is that? They understand, recognize, and they motivate the employees. So this is employee motivation, and it's only possible for the organization also to motivate such employees who knows that they can do. And how is that possible? That's possible by with the education, maximum utilization of their skills, appreciating their small and individual effort towards the attainment of the organization goal in order to the growth, empowering them, your employees, empowering employees is not completely, but in certain points, letting them to decide themselves, understand the situation, making them to resolve the conflicts between different team members, different departments, or the clients and organization itself, achievements, giving them responsibility, making them responsible and taking the responsibility, providing promotion whoever needs it, not no favoritism game over here, but whoever needs it and who are really on a way of fulfilling all the criteria of getting promoted, providing rewards. All these terms when are used, it's like it's clearly understandable that employees are motivated and the employees always remain on a motivation board. So types of employee motivations, like it can be instruct and extrinsic. Instruct is it's like inside the organization itself. Inside the organization itself is like you can see giving trust, faith, love, belongingness, and then uh, extrinsic more Expectations, motivation, understanding their point of view, also putting out their point of view, letting them to come with their different ideas in order to the organization's growth, making them feel valuable. These are inside environment or motivation factors. What are strengths which can be seen? Instinct are not seen but actually the motivated factors. And extrinsic are which are seen in the terms of it might be rewards, incentives, promotions, punishments, criticism, failure. So these two also plays a role. And if you understand in a depth, that is financial and non-financial. If you see, love is non-financial, right? Love cannot be expressed or seen, but you care for your employees. The kindness is there, the faith is there, the trust is there, the loyalty towards your employees is there, belongingness, not letting them feel that they are out of the court, right? Box or of a group, making them feel comfortable, creating the comfort zone for employees in order to learn more, explore more. So that is there. If you see in a financial, it's like a part of sales, salary bonus, financial safety, medical facility, accommodation facility, promotion, pricing, rationalizing, canteen, in education facility to the children's employees, transportation facilities. These are financial motivation, and non-financials like perfect working area, environment, job security, satisfaction, attachment towards the job, attachment towards the organization, and then after training facilities, perfect judgmentals, goodwill, appreciation, recognition, ongoing cultural, organizational, ongoing cultural programs, reimbursations, picnics. All these are non-financial motivation terminologies in the organization. And employee motivation strategies. There are different strategies, and as per the sector, industry, HR managers, and different and the organization use. But what is the common ones that among the most popular motivation strategy today are as follows? Motivational strategies. If you see the motivation of, if you see over here in motivational strategy, incentive schemes, job enrichment scheme, and employee empowerment. Now it depends on organization sectors or employees behavior and attributes which style of strategy should be used in order to motivate your employees. Some employees feels motivated when they are uh, given with different incentive schemes. Some feel that give us some power in order to decide or take instant decisions on behalf of the organization on certain points by seeing out the success and the growth of the organization. Some then comes with the job enrichment, means making them feel that you are valuable towards the organization and organization values you. Your job enhancement, job increment, promotions, where that promotion can be financial or non-financial, designation or upgradation, what it is, should be calculated properly and given to your employees. So these three strategies are used. Along with that, even different other strategies are positive renderness, effective de- descriptions, treating people properly, satisfying employees' need, setting work related goals, then base rewards on job performance, providing the rewards, appreciation, recognition as per the job requirement. And if you go with the what could be the different extra miles can be, what motivates employees to go the extra mile, like believe in the company, Let them believe on the company, positive supervision relationship, money and benefits, that is financial and different benefits, meeting customer needs, growing professionally, having a real impact on the organization and the employees both of any of the rules and regulations. Camaraderie is peer motivation, means letting them to motivate themselves, and in between team members, whoever has a proper relationship with the employees and team leader or seniors or juniors, whatever it is, then instinct desire to do a good work. If they have thought that they want to, let them do it and take the proper precautions of the employees. Then feeling encouraged and recognized. And there are different others also. So if these things are kept on a point by an organization or HR manager in the organization in order to motivate your employees and let them retain with you, let them be loyal with the organization, and being loyal between each others means with the seniors and juniors, with the team members, team leader. So it's just not that organization is growing, it's that the employees are growing. They might not figure it out that they are growing because of the uh, actual and maximum utilization of the terminology of motivation, but they are, and they are able to figure it out. Then what motivates employees? You know that in my Maslow's hierarchy can help us to understand the purpose. Employees, if you see over here, psychological needs, safety and security needs, love, self esteem, and self actualizations. All these are being that understand by the employee motivation is like purpose. Employees whose work enables there to contribute towards the organization and understanding it, parallelly learning and growing. It's just not that employees are only learning and growing, but the employers, the organization is also learning different things and growing as per aspect of it. Then belong and consent, a sense of belongingness towards the organization, thinking that this organization is mine. It's the sole responsibility of mine in order to work for the organization with the 100% faith and loyalty, and providing the 100% of effort, and in order to reach the goal and attain the success. It's just not of the employees, but even the employers should think for the employees in the same way. Then it comes with the fairnessness. There should not be partiality in the organization. Independence. Let them take their own employees empowered with the appropriate degree of choice and autonomy level of powers and all. Then value and recognitions, opportunity to contribute, security and certainty. So these things plays vital role. These things are the factors where organization can work on and employees can work on in order to keep their employees always motivated, enthusiastic, active, right? With the positive attitude, positive working environment, all these things are done. Now, if you see over here, as I said to you, that it's very difficult to, we are human beings, and it's very, sometimes it becomes very difficult to satisfy, keeping satisfied to everyone, or like dissatisfied to some of them. So it's like always an organization should go with the two directions of fulfillment, commitment, and engagement. So because of this, if you should be, organization should be able to figure out who are the employees who feels dissatisfied and who are the employees who feel satisfied, and what can be done in order to turn dissatisfied towards satisfied. So the factors leading to dissatisfactions are poor pay, poor compensation, poor work condition, lack of promotions, poor benefits offering, and lack of job security. When these factors are optimal, job dissatisfaction will be eliminated. However, these factors do not increase job satisfaction. It means there might be some of the people who, though you give them 100%, though there's promotion and a working condition proper, still they are not able to satisfy the employers, and they cannot they satisfy to themselves in the work platform. But since you are HR manager or the organization, you should go towards the positive attitude and try to fulfill the requirement and turn out to them for the job satisfaction criteria for employees, because having a higher turnover of employees is also not good for our organization, so it should be kept in mind. Now, factors leading to satisfaction: good leadership practice, good manager relationship, recognition, advancement, personal growth, feedback and support, clear directions and objectives. When these factors are optimal, job satisfaction will be increased. Till here, any confusion, guys? Anything where you are not able to understand, or you can ask, or you are not able to relate? So, what can be done for the employee satisfaction? You can provide them recognition, provide them social benefits, keep them with the trainings, different trainings which can be given. Then ethical standards, keep their courtesy towards the customers, means motivate the employees, retain them for your organization, reward them, and if the reward is given, motivation is theirs. And when motivation is there and your employees are motivated to work for higher growth of the organization, obviously it's possible to retain them. So, effective ways to motivate employees: create a positive work environment, increase salary if everything is proper, and performance appraisal is also okay, performance is okay, behavior is okay, everything is comes out with your 100 calculations, give the increase in salary. Set goals: when one goal is achieved, set another goal for them. Build trust and respect, business promotion, understanding employees, improve productivity, reduce workload, improve your leadership, provide incentives, building employee recognition program. 21st, we say that this, but 21st century is actually an era or a year of century of leadership. Gone are the days when you used to behave like an, the boss, and you just your decision is final decision type of attributes in an organization's higher management is no more applicable these days. It should be like equalization and leadership. When leadership is good, obviously all the human resources and different resources of the organization reach to the higher satisfaction. Then tips for employees motivation. Motivate your employees, that can be the affirmatives or incentives. Again, let them motivate your employees by attending parties, throwing out parties, taking them for the remuneration, that is for picnics, different destinations, or just not you, but even sometimes throwing out the uh, remuneration or a holiday for the employee and employee family members. Then always bringing out or posting out the uh, best employee of the organization and rewarding them, letting them understand the different scenarios of the organization, and keeping on a coach. Be a coach, don't be like forcing type of manager or any, you can say, have a cordial relationship with your employees and always try to suggest, advise, do not force, let them decide, let them understand, and provide the platform or arena for them to understand the organization. So, top 10 ways to boost employees motivation. So there are the things. It just seem like keeping at proper attitudes. Let them. go with the thought of having a leadership instead of having autonomy, boss type of nature. Understand, have a feedback, let them explore, you explore, right? Let them let them feel empowered. If work training is needed, provide the training. If appreciation is needed, provide the appreciation. If recognition is important, give recognition. Keep updated to your employees in every terminologies. It's like whether it is technical, manual, digital, virtual, whatever it is, with your industry, your sector, keep them updated. Provide time to time feedback, time to time trainings. All this has to be properly done by the human resource manager and company itself. And it is both way. It's just not that the employers are only doing, employees are not doing anything. No, equally understanding, equally going, mutually solving out the issues, conflicts, mutually taking out the organization's growth and success to the higher range is important. Then what motivates? It's like you can say that employees mostly gets motivated with the basic needs, then recognitions, revel, recognition, positiveness. So this graph has to be kept on increasing. Keep your graph on an increasing phase, not on a decreasing phase. So thank you for your attention. Till here, any confusion, anything where you are not able to understand or anything you want to ask? Meghana, anything to ask? Prerna, anything to ask?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
However, I'd like to say something. In order
Yes.
to motivate the employees, like for example, for the gig workers, like the freelancers,
Mm-hmm.
for example, if the delivery partners, we can also use, for example, say for example, Swiggy also gives uh, entertainment benefits like give vouchers and all that. Those are also
Yeah,
some sort of benefits that keep them motivated to the work.
that's what I said. Like you, even you can provide holiday package to your
Yeah,
employees with the
yeah, exactly.
family members, right?
Yes.
Sometimes you can say giving out them movie tickets, some fun fair tickets. So
Yeah,
it
yeah,
depends
exactly.
how organization is keeping the eye on employees, their human resources motivation terminology. Sometimes
Yeah,
they might be in a need of self actualization, they might be need on social actualize needs. So different needs, as per their needs, you should be being a good human resource manager, being a good
yeah,
employer. It's
yes,
just not that you are seeking out your profitability or your growth or your goal
yes,
attainment. It's equally important for employees also,
yes,
and employees should also do that thing. Sometimes it might get skipped out of the HR manager few of the motivation ideas. If you have, keep your doors open with your employees so that they can come communicate, they can share their ideas, that how we can do the motivation things, which one need can be fulfilled. Some might be having in a need of social need, some might be on a psychological need. So even employees can help out the organization, right? Employees can help each other in that. So that's why I said that gone are the days when employers used to think that we are the boss and that their boss Giri used to be there. But now, if you are a good human being with the proper leadership quality, act as a leader, be a part of your organization, be an
yeah,
equal member of your employees, and then work out. So, obviously, every time, every moment, you guys are motivated. Sometimes employer might need a seek motivation from employees, right? So that
yeah.
can be done. Anything more, Prerna?
No, ma'am.
Thank you so much for attending this session. See you guys all again.
And thanks to
And
you for this wonderful session as well.
most welcome, Prerna, always.
Okay.
Thanks. I
Yeah.
should say thanks to Learn of It actually for having such platform.
Yes, definitely. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you so much. Have a good night. Okay.
Yes, you too.
I hope I guess over there it's a little hotty.
Sorry, ma'am.
The weather is really hot out there.
Not in Assam, ma'am. It's pretty mild weather, so the weather is pretty smooth, soothing.
Okay. You are from which area of the country?
I'm from Assam, northeast, Guwahati.
Ah, Guwahati.
Yes.
Okay. So
Yeah.
Bengali, some of
No,
Assamese and Bengalis.
yes, I'm Assamese.
Okay, good, cool. Thank you,
Yeah.
Prerna. It
Yes.
was good to get connected to you.
Yes. Okay, ma'am.
See
Thank you
you
to
all
you too.
again.
Yes. Okay.